The following is a live sports presentation of Glycod. GLICOD.com.
Glycod's coverage of Southern Indiana high school basketball starts now.
Welcome to Southern Indiana High School basketball tonight on Glycod, where we have the Charlestown Pirates coming in to take on the Clarksville Generals. The Pirates at 2-2, the Generals 1-3 on the new season. We had a chance to talk to both coaches, and you will hear from them coming up. I am Dr. Todd Carter. Alongside me tonight is Lyle Segrist. And Lyle, just briefly, we're looking forward to maybe a competitive game. We're sure hoping.
Yes, it sounds like it's going to be an exciting game between two different teams with two totally different styles. One likes to kind of push the ball up the court, and the other one likes to slow things down. So it's going to, and one's old and one's young.
That's right. So it's just a matter of wills, right? And who shows up for what team. So we'll use that as a teaser for you folks. As we got on the air just a bit late, we're going to step aside. Like I said, you've got a chance to hear from both coaches, and we'll talk more about those keys and the age of the players and which team's going to want to push and which team's going to want to slow it down as we roll through the pregame show as we approach this game between the Pirates and the Generals. So stay tuned for all the pregame show and the high school basketball action tonight on Glycod.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voyner's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're upfront with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Family-owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
From your very first call, the warm personal care from Dr. Todd Carter and his friendly staff at Carter Family Dentistry will put you at ease. Dr. Carter can take care of you and your family's dental needs, from gentle cleaning to complex procedures. Visit drtoddcarter.com to learn why generations put their trust in Dr. Carter for their dental health. Or to schedule an appointment, call Annette or Joyce at 812-944-5155. Located at 809 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany.
Let's be honest. You don't see Grandma nearly enough. Which means the dead car battery you've spent the morning dealing with has robbed her of precious grandkid time. It's unfortunate, sure, but it's not like she's going to write you out of her will or anything. Right? When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobbs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page, with offices in Jeffersonville and Floyd's Knobs. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Here with Coach Matt Lynch of the Charlestown Pirates, 2-2 on the new season. Looks like scoring the ball is certainly something that you all are able to do. Am I right on that? And what's it look like so far early in the season?
Yeah, we're 2-2. You know, we got 2 losses against, I think, 2 pretty good teams in Silver Creek and Scottsburg. Yeah, scoring's, you know, we're definitely offensive minded. We play fast, we press, we get up and down. We shoot quick shots, we shoot a lot of threes, we crash the offensive rebounds hard. So I think it's a fun style to watch. Sometimes it's frustrating as a coach. And defensively, we definitely need to improve on in a lot of areas. But yeah, we like to get up and down, and we share the ball really well. You know, last game, all 10 guys that played scored. So, you know, we're a good offensive team. We just got to, you know, shore up some things defensively, and I think that we can be pretty good as the season goes on.
Sure looks like a number of younger players, including a freshman that's really making some waves here locally. Your thoughts on having a team that's maybe a little on the young side at this point?
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely young. We got 1 senior, and like you said, our freshman and AJ Todd's our leading scorer. And he's kind of I knew that coming into the season he was going to be our best player, and he's not disappointed at all. He's got the keys to the car, and he kind of, you know, I let him make the decisions on the court, you know, where the ball needs to go a lot of times, and he's been fantastic. And even though we're young, I think we have some good talent, and they're great kids. They want to get better each and every day. I challenged them after the Scottsburg game, and we came back and scored 82 the next game against Henryville. So really excited about this young group. I think that, like I said, as the season goes on, we'll continue to get better. And then I think that in the future, we're going to be a team to be reckoned with for sure.
Well, and you talked about the press. Just what else defensively will you guys look like? Play a lot of man, play some zone. What's that look like, especially in the half court?
Yeah, we go back zone, press back zone. Sometimes our zone's so bad you don't know what we're in. But no, we're working on it. We're working on it, and you know, it's kind of a matchup where you know, we obviously scout, and you know, we know that they got some good shooters on their team that we definitely need to make sure that we get out on, and you know, rebound, and then we're looking to go. Make or miss, we're going. But yeah, we're half court zone team. If they try to pull it out, you know, we may throw a trap in there. But hopefully our press can wreak some havoc and get us the pace that we want to play.
Now, as far as this Clarksville team, 1-3 early in the season, but your thoughts as you have scouted them?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're a good ball club. You know, first game of the year that they played New Albany close. New Albany's always a good team. You know, they got the Rattling kid that's shooting lights out right now. You know, if we leave him open, you can go ahead and count it. The Seward kid can play both inside and outside, and the Caps kid at point guard. He's a very capable driver and a good passer. So we're going to have to contain those 3. They're our main focus defensively, but we also know that, you know, we got to know where the other 2 guys on the court are as well, so we don't give up any easy layups.
What sorts of things are you going to have to do to win the ball game tonight?
I think the biggest key is pace. I think that, you know, they want to play a little bit slower. We want to play faster. I think whatever team gets the pace that they want to play is probably going to be the one that comes out on top.
All right, good luck tonight, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.
And stay tuned for all the high school basketball action tonight on Glycod.
Is a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
What are the ABCs of safe sleep for babies? That they lay alone, on their back, and in a crib. These measures can help lower the risk of sudden, unexpected infant deaths. The Clark County Health Department offers free CPR and safe sleep training, plus cribs for expectant parents, grandparents, or caregivers of young children who meet eligibility requirements. For more safe sleep information, visit clarkhealth.net.
The second game of the season, I popped my shoulder out of socket. So I went to the doctor a few weeks later, and they referred me to priority radiology to get an arthrogram. It was about a day later that they told me the news that I tore my labrum. Since I got the results back so quick, I got to start doing physical therapy and everything quicker, which made my recovery process a lot quicker, and I'm thankful for priority radiology for getting the results back that fast.
With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
As we return to Clarksville High School, home of the Generals, where the Generals at 1-3 will be taking on the Charlestown Pirates tonight, coming in at 2-2. Dr. Todd Carter with you, and it's time for tonight's Keys to the Game. Tonight's Keys to the Game presented by Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet. And for those keys to the game, we're going to turn it over to Lyle Segrist, and we will start. Lyle will start with the visiting Charlestown Pirates. Lyle?
Hey Todd, thanks. I think Charlestown is going to have to play solid defense. That's the first key to the game, and they are giving up 72 points a game, but they're also a pressing team, and so hopefully if Clarksville beats their press back, they're going to have to be sure to set up in their half-court defense. That causes a lot of problems for pressing teams, is they're not getting up back when they're beat by the press. So that's a key. Balanced scoring. All 10 of their players score. So they can score. They need to push the ball down the court and wear Clarksville out with their depth. They've got 10 players.
Right.
And they need to wear them out. They're a young team, and young teams have an advantage because they play loose. There's no pressure on these guys. They're freshmen and sophomores with one senior. So.
Right. So they're right, and that's one of those things where if they play loose and can score the ball, there'll be trouble. And of course, those other two that play solid defense, very important, as Lyle says. Now we'll turn it over for the Clarksville Generals. What are you thinking there?
Clarksville's going to want to control the momentum with their defense. They don't want to let Charlestown run that ball. Charlestown's scoring a lot of points a game, but Clarksville only gives up 48 points a game. That's one of their main strengths. They need to score the ball. They need to get some easy baskets off their defense and handle the pressure. They don't want Charlestown to score a lot of points off their full court press. They want to handle that pressure and set up in their half-court offense.
Absolutely. So for the Clarksville Generals, that again control that momentum and score the ball and handle the pressure that Charlestown will throw at them. So those are, again, the keys to the game. Tonight's keys to the game presented by Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet. Well, let's jump away and hear from some more of our fantastic Glycod sponsors as we are counting down to the tip here from Clarksville High School. When we return, you'll have the chance to hear from Coach Hankins of these Clarksville Generals. Stay tuned for that on Glycod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
With cardiac emergencies happening more often than ever, the Clark County Health Department offers Pulse Point. It's a set of 911 connected apps that empower everyday citizen responders to provide life-saving assistance, as well as locations of nearby AED equipment. If you've been trained in CPR, you can download the app at pulsepoint.org, Google Play, or the App Store. Get the app, save a life. A message from the Clark County Health Department.
This second shift. This old pair of pants. This staycation. This brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it. To protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
Well, Coach Hankins, you're coming into the early season here, 1-3, but at this point, it's you're still learning about this team. Looks like playing defense pretty well, and offensively, it seems like maybe can't get more than one guy scoring at a time. Am I right on that?
Yeah, no, I thought defensively through the first part of the year we've done a really good job. Having a healthy Robert Lamar really helps that because he's such a good athlete and a tough kid, obviously being a football kid, but we just didn't have him healthy at all last year. So he's done a really good job and really helped our defense. And I think everybody's kind of just bought into the defensive end more because we knew, we were struggling to find our offensive identity losing to Dakota Caps because he had the ball in his hands quite a bit last year, rightfully so. But so we're kind of a work in progress offensively. Guys are doing a great job though in practice of trying to do what we want, and this year the offense is kind of geared towards more individual personnel rather than let Dakota. Like last year, he had the ball in his hands a lot, but we're running specific sets for guys to get shots. So I'm kind of trying to control that a little bit more. But guys are doing a great job. We just got to continue to get better offensively.
Well, and so just keying off of that, then one of those things where trying to get more guys looking, is it just a matter of just becoming more and more familiar with how you want this offense to work?
Yeah, I mean, we pretty much we know what we want to do. We just have to execute better. And guys got to step up and make shots. I mean, the other night against Christian Academy, I thought we got the better looks in the fourth quarter than we did all game. They just didn't go in. I mean, we struggled to score, but we got really good looks in the fourth quarter. Just didn't go in. Sometimes the ball didn't go in. Like in Switzerland County, everything we shot went in. I think we hit 14 or 15 threes that night. Landon hit 9. I think Jake hit 4 or 5. So it's basketball. Some nights shots are going to go in. Some nights they're not. But we have to, when shots are not going in and we're not scoring, we have to continue to even more buy into the defensive side of the floor because that's what's going to keep us in games.
I know it's been a couple games ago, but how fun is that on the sideline and for the rest of the guys on the bench when somebody's knocking down threes like he was the other night?
Yeah, it's great, and it's all due to his work because he's on the gun, he's on the shooting gun every day after practice for 30, 45 minutes, hour. Anytime he can get in the gym, I know he goes to the Y even after practice to shoot, even after he's on the gun. So it's all credit to Landon's work ethic and how he's just continued to put the work in, put the time in, because it's just a credit to him. Because if you put the time in, you're going to see results, and he has so far in 4 games, even though team-wise we're not where we want to be, but for him, he's had a great start to his senior year.
Well, now, as far as this Charlestown team you're going to see tonight, thoughts as you have scouted them up?
Coach Lynch does a great job. He's a good friend of mine. I always enjoy coaching against my friends, but he's got a good young team. They got a lot of young pieces. They could be scary for years to come, which doesn't bode well for us. But no, their freshman Todd is a stud, and he really makes them go. I know he's trying to play a lot faster this year. So transition defense is going to be our number one key. It's been our number one key on the board. It's been our number one key in talks and in practice. So we have to get back, get the ball stopped, get the basket covered, and then match up, and then just kind of try to keep the ball out of the paint, contest every shot, make it one and done so we can go play some offense.
All right. Good luck tonight, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Stay tuned for all the high school basketball action tonight on Glycod.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah!
1 second. I guess their faces are safe.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up.
Shut up, Jeff. I don't need your help. Just like what happened in Pittsburgh. Never mention Pittsburgh!
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery Autotex Preferred.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Hi, I'm Isaiah. And I'm Grant. I'm vape-free because I've witnessed and experienced firsthand how tobacco can affect teens who want to escape from school, work, or other social activities. When it comes to curbing teenage use of tobacco and e-cigarettes, actions speak. Voice Indiana engages, educates, and empowers teens throughout the state to take action by promoting and celebrating a lifestyle free of tobacco and e-cigarettes.
Find out how you can be part of the statewide youth empowerment movement and help end teenage nicotine use by going to voiceindiana.org.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
Back with you tonight at Clarksville High School, where the Generals will be hosting the Charlestown Pirates. Dr. Todd Carter, Lyle Segrist on the call with you. Christian Sanchez working our camera for us this evening. Steve Bird, our executive producer. Well, Lyle, just any follow-up from talking to both coaches? Any thoughts that just are percolating around in your head with this after hearing from both of them?
Well, I think it'll be interesting to see, as you said, who steps up. You've got Clarksville, who is predominantly seniors, and Charlestown, who has one freshman and mostly sophomores and one senior.
Right.
So Clarksville wants to stop, transition defense. They're going to have to stop the ball to keep Charlestown scoring down. And Charlestown, on the other hand, is going to want to push it, force the momentum on Clarksville, run them into the ground, basically.
Well, as you said earlier on, or we teased earlier on, just use that bench, right?
Right. Yeah, they've got 10 guys. He said they will all 10 play. He said, be ready.
Be ready. That was a shot across the bow of the play-by-play announcer. That's for certain. Well, you know what? I think it's time that we briefly look at our starting lineups and give those to you. So our starting lineups tonight presented by Community Action of Southern Indiana. Be part of the youth empowerment movement at voiceindiana.org. Well, first, for the Charlestown Pirates, the visitors, that freshman that Lyle was talking about is A.J. Todd, averaging 16.5 points a game, a 5'10 freshman guard. Jake Ottersbach, a 6'2 senior forward on the inside. Jake Ottersbach. Ethan French, a 6'4 junior forward. And Demetrius Phelps, a 5'11 sophomore guard. And Grayson Connell, a 6'2 sophomore guard. Should be noted, if you recognize those names, Ottersbach and French, both of those young men you saw on the football field for the Charlestown Pirates as well. So for the home Clarksville Generals, Saul Tatum, a senior forward. Morgan Capps, a 6'1", averaging 13.8 points a game, a senior. Jacob Seward, a 6'2 junior. He's averaging 15 points a game. He's sort of a swingman, plays both in the post and out on the wing. And then Robert Lamar, a 5'10 senior forward. And Robert Lamar, it should be noted, was second in the entire state of Indiana in rushing in football this year. over 3,000 yards, 3,035 yards. That's 276 yards a game. Even the thought of me running that kind of distance in any kind of time makes me tired. So I can imagine 276 yards a game. Those are your starting lineups presented by Community Action of Southern Indiana. Be part of the youth empowerment movement at voiceindiana.org. Well, as the teams come to the bench, we're going to hold here just for a moment to see what the plan is before we throw it to a break. But I believe I see everybody looking towards the flag, and so we will step away. And when we come back, we may give you those starting lineups one more time, and we will have all the game action for you here on Glycott.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Hackey Page today.
We will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
From Glycott, it's Southern Indiana High School basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by Jim Butner Auto in Clarksville, striving to keep you driving. Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page, he puts you in good hands. German American Bank, strengthening our community since 1910. Priority Radiology in New Albany, you have a choice. Interstate Batteries, the car battery auto techs prefer. Centra Credit Union, centered around you. Big O Tires, State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb, and Northside Security. Now, courtside for all the action of Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycott.
Getting set for the tip here at Clarksville High School. Let me briefly show you the starting lineups again for the Charlestown Pirates. Todd, Ottersbach, French, Phelps, and Connell. And for the home Generals, Tatum, Capps, Radlin, Seward, and Lamar. And any other thoughts, Lyle, before we get this one started?
I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I'm watching the guys warm up, and there's some nice shooters on both teams. I'm excited to see Radlin. He had 9 3-pointers versus Switzerland County last week. Was that last week?
Yes. Let's see. I can tell you in 1 second.
If Charlestown drops back into a zone half-court defense, Radlin might have fun picking that apart.
Well, he very well could. You're absolutely right. That was, yes, last Friday, December 2nd, 65-46 win. That's thus far Clarksville's only win. But I'll tell you what, I can promise you it would be a treat to get to see somebody shoot lights out like that. That would be a lot of fun. Should tell you one more time that those starting lineups were again presented by Community Action of Southern Indiana. Be part of the youth empowerment movement at voiceindiana.org. And we are having the starting lineups introduced here in the arena. So we will actually take this opportunity to step away just for a really brief moment. And when we come back, we'll have the tip here on Glycod.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voyner's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're up front with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Family owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
Again, as the starting lineups being introduced here at Clarksville High School. As we'll let you listen in as the players being introduced here for Clarksville. Morgan Caps headed out first. Landon Radlin averaging 13.8 points a game. He had that big game versus Switzerland County, 29 points. Robert Lamar, running back for the Clarksville football team. Saul Tatum, senior, heading out forward. And Jacob Seward at 15 points a game, leading the Generals. As teams huddle up, waiting the opening tip. And going to have some basketball for you here shortly on this Friday night. And Morgan Caps headed out to jump against Ethan French. At center court here, Clarksville High School. Ball is up, and French tips it back to Connell, who controls, gives it up to A.J. Todd. He's on that far side, back to Connell. Little handoff there. Phelps, and then Todd. Todd looks to drive it, drives, and puts it through for two.
Clarksville started out in a little man-to-man defense, but they didn't have any help side defense. Todd's going to take it to the basket.
And then the defense comes through with the turnover, but then a near turnover back. And in the corner, that was French with it. With the three, it wouldn't go. Hauling it out of there is Radlin. So there at the circle, that's Caps. And Seward on that far side. With it, dumps it down to Tatum. Tatum doesn't score much, more of a rebounder facilitator. Finds Radlin on the baseline, but the ball taken away. Phelps ends up with it, trying to push the pace. Comes down in traffic,
nice pass.
Lays it, passes it over, and that's Ottersbach who lays it up and in.
There's the full court pressure by Charlestown that we were expecting. Let's see how Clarksville handles it.
Ball taken away, not so great. Connell with it in traffic, up, won't go. Seward comes down with the board. So just underway here at Clarksville High School for early points for the visitors.
Charlestown started out in that zone.
Seward for three. Splash, and it goes. And the score quickly cut back to 1. That's Todd with it, gives it up to Phelps in the corner. Connell will shoot the 3, rattles around. Ottersbach keeps the ball in play, but tosses it to the Clarksville bench. Trying to keep the ball in play, I guess that would be a better way to say it.
That was a nice effort, nice hustle.
Big tight end on the football field is Jake Ottersbach. Ooh, risky pass there right underneath the Charlestown basket, but Radlin fouled.
They got a couple breaks there.
And that's A.J. Todd with first foul of the game. Seward to Key, and does. Radlin brings it across timeline, looking to push it, finds Tatum.
Oh, can't leave him open.
Back to Radlin. Oh, couldn't find the ball to get home there. Rattles off the far side of the rim.
Nice position by Lamar there. He almost had an offensive rebound, but they knocked it out of bounds. But he had very good position.
So Caps will trigger the ball from out of bounds. Long pass. Oh, risky, and ends up with Phelps running interference and laying it up and in.
Charlestown is so quick.
And then at the other end, that's Robert Lamar. I wasn't sure if Clarksville would try to push it back, but so far they have also tried to outlet or at least get an easy bucket. A big rebound there from Tatum. So now Clarksville with a chance to take their first lead of the ball game. Seward from downtown.
Wow, that was a long 3.
Seward feeling it tonight. He's got 6 early points. And an 8-6 lead for Clarksville. And Lamar takes it away, goes to the other end. Whistle was for out of bounds, but saying that was a clean block. So that was off the Pirates.
Yeah, both teams are ready to play. They're both pushing it. You're right.
That's Caps, who will trigger. Oh, finds Lamar in traffic, but he has to back it out. Radlin steps back for 3, off the mark. Caps trying to corral it. A.J. Todd ends up with it. Quickly to Phelps at the other end. Lays it up and in. Tie ball game. So Phelps with the bucket, and we have a timeout on the floor. And as there is a timeout on the floor, we'll take a timeout as well. When we return, you've got 4:34 left in the first on Glycod.
Nobody wants to be told that they have cancer. When you find out that you have cancer, you want to make sure and try to get it treated as quickly as possible. That's what Priority Radiology did for me. The time they saved me from fretting about it is something I can't repay. They got me my results within 3 hours. It's unheard of to get that kind of results that quick. I can't hardly tell you how important that was for my mental state. It really helped me get through that day.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
.434 left in the first. Tie ball game. Ball tipped away immediately on the inbounds.
That was a break. Phelps deflected it off of the Clarksville player.
That was Caps there. That was the Clarksville player. Just couldn't catch it in traffic there, could he? Into Phelps. Phelps has been active tonight. He's got 6 points in the early going.
He has a really quick first step. He is getting to the ball before the Generals.
Into Caps. Caps dangerous there, trying to change up his momentum right at the half-court line. Controls. Lucky bounce there, and a 3.
We don't want to let him get hot. That's his first one.
So that was Radlin with his first three. And then on the other end, Phelps scores again. Phelps came in averaging not quite 14. He's already got 8. So the three certainly has helped the home the home Generals, thus far.
Yeah, they're probably happy to see Charlestown setting up in his own defense. Those shooters like that.
Seward drives it. Can't get the shot to go off the side of the rim. Quickly up to Phelps. Phelps with the double clutch draws the foul from Tatum. Can't get the shot to fall, but he will have a chance from the line. Phelps is 70% free throw shooter and has the chance to tie or potentially even put the Pirates back ahead. First off front iron. Again, Phelps, sophomore, eyes the second. He does get the roll there. And he's got 9 in this first quarter. 9 of the team's 11. Caps finds Radlin. Radlin, baseline. Should tell you number 4 in the ball game new is Gillespie, and then Odell is 3. They're out high on that zone for the Pirates. They checked in at the timeout. Clarksville still going the same way. Seward up and under, draws the foul, and he will go to the line for 2. So Seward, who has been dead-eye from downtown for 2 threes already, has a chance to break the tie here. Send it Clarksville's way with 3 minutes in the first. Gets that first. Nice shooter stroke there.
Yeah, he was able to find the seam in that defense because they rushed out to stop him from shooting the 3. He'll get a lot of drives to the basket now that he's hit a couple of long threes.
He did lay down a marker early, didn't he?
He sure did.
That's Odell. Looks to drive it. Got Caps up in the air and on his back. That's an easy one for the striped shirts. So Caps with his first foul. Todd triggers into Gillespie. Gillespie finds Todd in underneath, and A.J. Todd with his first 2 points of the night ties the ball game again. Trying to find Lamar down low, and Caps just couldn't make it happen. Ball out of bounds, and the Pirates will bring it the other way.
It was a nice look. Lamar had his player sealed, but he just didn't. The pass just was just off.
That's Odell with it. Just lost the handle. So back to Clarksville way. Good half-court defense there by the Generals, it looked to me.
Yes, they did a nice job with their help defense that time.
Lamar with it, pushes it to Radlin. Now around the horn, Caps with it. Radlin, Seward in that corner. As you said, Todd closed out on him quickly.
Yeah,
Did not want him to shoot that 3. Caps in traffic gets it to Seward. No whistle there as Phelps and Caps got tied up. Back in Caps' hands. And trying to find that passing lane. Ball knocked away. Just trying to find somebody to create. Down inside. Bucket and the harm. So Caps, his first 2, and the chance for the 3-point play. That's A.J. Todd whistled for his second. So the freshman for the Pirates actually has been active on defense but committed a couple early fouls. So we'll see. Be interesting to see how long Coach Lynch may leave him in the ballgame.
Right. He's got a lot of trust in him right now.
Oh, and Caps just couldn't make anything happen there. Okay, new in the ball game. Kevon Morrell, a senior, checks in for Tatum. He'll play down low as Todd will bring it across timeline, gives it up to Connell. Connell gets it back. Baseline drive. Nice bucket.
Nice ball fake.
$15-all tie. The Generals break the pressure again. Caps drives it. Oh, tries to find Lamar. Lamar saying, I didn't touch it, but it will come back. And A.J. Todd does check out of the ball game now. Demetrius Phelps, after that brief blow on the bench, comes back into the ball game. See if Todd stays out most of the rest of the first half, or if Coach Lynch maybe wants to put him back in late and see if he can get back in the flow of things without drawing that foul. Phelps steps back, shoots the jumper, rattles home.
He is feeling it tonight. Nice.
Seward, yeah, nice look there to Morrell. So rattling in the corner, and he stepped on the out-of-bounds line. He looked up like, who, me? Did I? Coming down to our last 30 seconds or so here in this first quarter. Phelps, spin move, gets in traffic, travel.
Yeah. He's trying to be unselfish. He probably should have just taken it on up.
Maybe, yeah. He would have I think you're right. If you just go ahead and push off, go up and take that shot, usually you get that extra step.
I like that he was unselfish, though. That's good.
Oh, Caps nearly has it taken away by Odell. Has to reset. Looks to drive. Wants to get a shot up. Oh, can't get it to go. Lamar rips the rebound down. Finds Morrell. Morrell with the floater. Gets it to go. And a tie ball game. Morrell's first two of the ball game. Connell looks to drive. Gives it up. Jumper would not go by French. And at the end of one, we have a 17-all tie. So come on back. Second quarter action coming up on Glycod.
This second shift. This old pair of pants. This staycation. This brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it. To protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
$17-all our score here as we begin the second quarter. Todd Carter, Lyle Segrist with you on the call of tonight's game. Christian Sanchez working our camera. Executive producer Steve Bird, your Glycod team for this evening. And you had some thoughts, Lyle, as we were in commercial, just about how both teams played.
Yeah, they're both playing well. I have no complaints so far by either team. Charlestown's done a nice job adjusting to Clarksville hitting those long threes, and Clarksville has figured out how to help on defense on their end. So that's why even. We're starting over. 0-0.
Absolutely. Zeros here as we end the second quarter. And a good defense there. A.J. Todd ends up
nice
controlling.
pass.
Oh, nice pass. Finding Ottersbach down low. His second bucket of the night. Breaks that tie.
I think Ottersbach isn't used to playing the top of that zone.
No, right.
He didn't.
Seward with the drive. So Seward ties the ball game back up. Now a long one from Connell. He gets it to go. His second bucket of the evening, the first of the three-point variety there.
Nice
Radlin
pass.
in the corner, splash.
Nice assist from Caps.
Should remind the viewers that Radline had 9 3-pointers, one shy of the school record against Switzerland County. Bucket and the basket there. So Ottersbach with the 2. And Seward commits the harm. Ottersbach at the line for the and 1. Couldn't get it to fall. Murrell skies for the rebound. Finds Radlin. As Clarksville just working on that zone, trying to find the open shooter. There's Seward for 3. Off the back of the iron, won't go. Murrell tries to control, loses it out of bounds though. So Pirates, good defense there.
Yes, nice job, but also nice job by Clarksville to they were running cutters through the lane, trying to mix it up so that the defenders had to bump them, leaving the outside people open.
Pirates back on offense. Connell with it. Now Ottersbach. Todd back in the ball game. He's fouled by Robert Lamar out on the floor. So fourth foul, I should say, by the Generals. Just 3 by the Pirates.
Nice pass.
Oh, back inside for Ottersbach.
Ottersbach knows how to get open. He has been wide open twice. In a half-court set, that's
an art, isn't it?
That is an art.
So 26-22 as the Pirates have stretched this out a bit. Radline in the corner. And Seward just turns, shoots. Can't get the roll, but Lamar cleans it up. He couldn't get the putback to fall. Down to Connell. Thought about the 3. Waits on the offense. And lays it up and in on the baseline. So Grayson Connell with his 7th point. Seward, cross timeline. Radline shoots the 3. Wow. Buries it. And a whistle before the shot there. See who this is against.
Foul number 23, Lamar.
That's Robert Lamar again.
I've got Radline for 3 threes. Is that what you have?
Yep, that's what I have too. 9 points here in the first half, all 3s. French around the horn. Todd's calling for it in the corner. He wants to shoot the 3, and he's long on that. Murrell comes down with the rebound. Down to Seward. Seward in the corner. Cross-court pass. That's new in the ball game. Johnson, 15. Radline trying to run around the zone to find an open spot, but A.J. Todd took the ball away from Murrell. Quickly down the other end. That's Odell. Odell shoots the runner. It won't go. Comes back out to Todd, who resets. Didn't see who tapped it down there.
Ow.
But French with the nice move. And we've got a timeout on the floor again, taken by the Clarksville Generals. So we will take a brief timeout as well. When we come back, we'll have more second quarter action for you here on Glycod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms. Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
This portion of tonight's game on Glycod is brought to you by the W.M. Kelly Company in New Albany. Apply today for a rewarding career in metal manufacturing. For more, visit WMKelly.com.
4:01 left in the first half here from Clarksville High School. The home Generals trailing by 5 as the Pirates have put on a bit of a burst here in this second quarter. Hot shooting, though, really from both teams, Lyle.
Definitely. Clarksville's hurt themselves on defense. They're getting lazy and they're watching the ball and they're letting offensive players get behind them. And Charlestown has scored a couple of easy baskets just because Clarksville didn't even know they were behind them.
Ottersback and French both scoring that way.
Yes.
And that was Lucas Gillespie whistled for the foul there for the Pirates. Radlin ahead to Caps. The Pirates making that a tough transition from backcourt to front court for the Generals. Facing down that zone, Radline in the corner to Caps, looks to drive it, and baseline, Caps will go to the line. See, that's against. That's against French. Believe that's his first. Scoreboard says it is. So Caps will head to the line. Got a couple of substitutions. Todd and Ottersback will come back in the ball game as French and Phelps check to the sideline. There's a free throw made. And shot from the corner won't go. Connell couldn't get the three to fall there.
And that was another time where Clarksville let Connell get down the court. They didn't even see him down there. He was wide open.
Whistle on that far sideline. Going to go against Odell. So the first foul on the freshman. Caps to Trigger. Down to Seward. Junior gives it up to Johnson. Now back to Seward. Just about 3 minutes left here. Clarksville trailing by 4, but certainly knowing there's no need to rush here. And there's Caps, has a lane.
Nice
Tough shot,
move.
but gets it to go.
He did a nice job finding the seam in that defense.
Todd on the other end has it blocked away, ends up in the hands of Murrell. Todd just not being able to get on track thus far. Murrell tries to lay that ball up there with the right hand, but it won't fall. Gillespie came down with it. Gillespie for three.
Oh.
Banks it home. back out to a 5-point lead, and then Radline double dribble. Phelps checks back in, as does Ottersback. Connell finds Odell.
Nice pass.
Tries to find Phelps, but couldn't track it down. That's Ashton Leeser, new in the ball game for the Generals. Picked that up. Radline shoots the three. Can't get that one to go. Phelps comes down with the rebound. Quickly ahead to Todd. Back to Phelps. Thought about the three. Cross-court pass instead. Connell finds the open man off near iron. Murrell comes down with the board.
Oh, they need to stop the ball.
Caps. I just couldn't make something happen from the left side of the dish there. Phelps comes the other way, though. He can't make it happen either. Seward comes down with it. A couple of empty trips, both teams. Still 5 separating them. About 1:20 to go here in this first half. Been a good first half of basketball thus far, though. Murrell couldn't find the bottom of the net there. Odell checks into the ball game as A.J. Todd sits. That's Odell with it. Cross court to Phelps. Back to Odell. Phelps gonna shoot and makes the three. Phelps with 14 in this first half. Leads all scorers. .35 seconds. Coach Hankins calling for an offensive play. Move
nice
in underneath.
Rebound.
Yes, nice board. Up and in. Leeser had the first shot, but Murrell is the one who followed that up and got the bucket. Pirates, I'm sure, going to try to hold for this last shot. And a timeout by the Pirates, but we will keep it here with 10.6 seconds left in this second quarter. Bring your attention to the Glycod Priority Radiology ticker. Scores coming in from executive producer Steve Byrne. Use this opportunity to tell you that next week's schedule on Tuesday night, Walton Verona Bearcats at North Oldham with Justin Kalen and Gary Forrest. That's Tuesday the 13th at 7:30 tip. And next Friday, 2 games on the schedule. December 16th, Jeff Red Devils at the Silver Creek Dragons and South Oldham Dragons at the Simon Kenton Pioneers. Connell to trigger, 10 ticks left. Todd with it, gets a screen from Ottersback and just couldn't find the bottom of the net. Ottersback with the follow, it won't go. Rebound down by Seward, and that does it for the first half. So at halftime, our score here at Clarksville High School is the Charlestown Pirates 36, the Clarksville Generals 30. And we will step away. When we return, we will have some stats for you, talk about the first half action, and roll through the halftime show here on Glycod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms. Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Hi, I'm Isaiah. And I'm Grant. I'm vape-free because I've witnessed and experienced firsthand how tobacco can affect teens who want to escape from school, work, or other social activities. When it comes to curbing teenage use of tobacco and e-cigarettes, actions speak. Voice Indiana engages, educates, and empowers teens throughout the state to take action by promoting and celebrating a lifestyle free of tobacco and e-cigarettes.
Find out how you can be part of the statewide youth empowerment movement and help end teenage nicotine use by going to voiceindiana.org.
In one fell swoop, one innocent city will be left with one burning question.
What? No.
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
From your very first call, the warm personal care from Dr. Todd Carter and his friendly staff at Carter Family Dentistry will put you at ease. Dr. Carter can take care of you and your family's dental needs, from gentle cleaning to complex procedures. Visit drtoddcarter.com to learn why generations put their trust in Dr. Carter for their dental health. Or to schedule an appointment, call Annette or Joyce at 812-944-5155. Located at 809 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany.
I was at practice one day, kind of made a cut through the lane, and I noticed that I landed on my knee a little weird. I saw my trainer here at school, and they highly recommended that I go to Priority Radiology. Any athlete, when you do go down with an injury, the first thing you think about is just how long that you're going to be out. Going to Priority Radiology, where I could get my results back quickly, made a big difference because I wasn't left waiting for weeks. Before I could even start a treatment, I was able to get what I needed right away.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Centra Credit Union. For banking and financial services that are centered around you, visit Centra.org.
Charlestown 36, Clarksville 30 at halftime here at Clarksville High School. Dr. Todd Carter, Lyle Segrist on the call with you this evening. And Lyle, we had an exciting first half there, 17-all tie at halftime, and then the Pirates leading it now 36-30 at the break. But certainly a good first half of basketball.
That was a very exciting first half. That was a fun half to watch.
Well, any thoughts in particular just about what we thought was maybe going to happen and what ended up transpiring, and then we'll run through the scoring.
Well, we talked about the Pirates pushing the ball and forcing the tempo, and we thought that Clarksville would try to slow them down, but in fact, Clarksville's been also pushing the tempo. They've scored 30 points, and they averaged 45 points a game this season. So
I guess they looked at that defensive average number, right?
Yeah.
For the Pirates, knew they were going to give up some buckets.
Yeah, so they're taking advantage of that.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Clarksville's also doing a nice job taking advantage of the fact that Charlestown's closing in on their shooters and they're driving to the basket. That's the advantage of hitting those outside shots. Then the lanes open up for you to score inside that way and drawing some fouls.
Absolutely. Well, go ahead. You had one more?
The Pirates are doing a nice job moving the ball on offense, and they're finding the open man. They which is nice. So they're both playing a nice, evenly matched game.
They really have thus far. And you know what? It feels closer than 6.
It really does.
We'll see if the Pirates come out in the second half and are able to stretch that out. But it certainly feels closer than that 6-point scoreboard will show. Well, let's give you the tonight's first half stats brought to you by Centra Credit Union, centered around you. We'll roll through the scoring for both teams. Demetrius Phelps leads the Pirates with 14. This is unofficial, but leads the Pirates with 14, including a made 3-point bucket. Jake Ottersbach has 8. He found he got caught the defense sleeping a couple times, didn't he, Lyle? Yeah, sure did. 7 from Grayson Connell. Including a made 3. Then 3 points from Lucas Gillespie on a 3-point bucket, and a couple of points each from Ethan French and A.J. Todd. That would be my one thought, is the Generals doing well on A.J. Todd, the freshman, thus far.
They have done a really nice job shutting him down. I mean, he's their leading scorer, and what did you say? He has 4 points? Or?
Yeah, 2 points.
2 points.
Unofficially by
yes.
my count. So definitely the freshman, just not contributing like you'd like to. Who knows? We may see him get hot and see a heck of a second half out of him. Now, for the Clarksville Generals, Jacob Seward has 10. Landon Radline has 9 on 3 made 3-point buckets, 4 apiece for Kevon Murrell and Morgan Capps, and then Robert Lamar with 2. And I'm actually wondering if I missed. You know what? I should say Morgan Capps had 5. He had a made free throw, did he not?
He did, yes.
Yeah. So that was my fault there, folks. Shortchanged him. I knew it didn't add up right. So Morgan Capps with 5. Those are your first half stats, brought to you by Centra Credit Union, centered around you. Well, let's step away, and when we come back, we will have second half action for you coming up on Glycod.
A credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
What are the ABCs of safe sleep for babies? That they lay alone, on their back, and in a crib. These measures can help lower the risk of sudden, unexpected infant deaths. The Clark County Health Department offers free CPR and safe sleep training, plus cribs for expectant parents, grandparents, or caregivers of young children who meet eligibility requirements. For more safe sleep information, visit clarkhealth.net.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
From your very first call, the warm personal care from Dr. Todd Carter and his friendly staff at Carter Family Dentistry will put you at ease. Dr. Carter can take care of you and your family's dental needs, from gentle cleaning to complex procedures. Visit drtoddcarter.com to learn why generations put their trust in Dr. Carter for their dental health. Or to schedule an appointment, call Annette or Joyce at 812-944-5155. Located at 809 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
As we return to Clarksville High School, teams heading out for the second half. We'll get the ticker up for you. And also, just want to tell you, are you looking to improve your career? Globe in New Albany is seeking pipe fitters, welders, and laborers starting at $16 per hour, plus benefits. Call 812-596-WELD or visit globefabhiring.com. That's globefabhiring.com. And let's make sure and get the scoreboard right. Third quarter as we are just under action here.
Oh, there's Todd.
3-point bucket from Todd. And I realize I've got to get our scoreboard clock realigned there. I will in just a moment.
Nice pass by Phelps to Connell. Ooh.
And then thrown out of bounds.
Clarksville really needs to capitalize on this possession. Ooh.
Oh, ball taken away from, nearly taken away, I should say. Todd with the attempt, wouldn't fall. Radline at the other end, drives it, lays it up and in. So foul called against the Pirates. And at the other end, Caps with the offensive foul.
I think Ottersbeck got a little lucky there.
Yeah, maybe got a little lucky, huh?
Yeah. Caps was out of control, though. I guess maybe that's what the referee was thinking there. But
so the Pirates looking to extend their 7-point lead.
Ooh.
Todd in the corner, but finally gets the ball out of there. Connell for three, can't get it to fall. Seward, has the ball knocked away by Phelps. Quick hands there. And then Seward loses it out of bounds, or are they going to say it's knocked out of bounds? It is Clarksville ball. So that was a really nice rebound by Seward and just had the ball taken away.
Yes.
Phelps has been so active tonight.
He really has.
Caps this time draws the foul, bailed out by French, I believe. It was.
Foul number 13, French.
So Morgan Caps heads to the line. Oh, couldn't get that one to fall.
Number 2, Caps.
Caps is doing a nice job this half so far, taking the ball strong to the basket.
I would guess must have been a definite point of emphasis by Coach Hankins.
Needs to capitalize on those free throws, though.
Caps, hasn't shot the ball well from the line thus far this evening. Trap there was Phelps, gives it up to Todd. Todd gets it back. And then it's Phelps in traffic and ends up having the ball knocked away.
The Pirates are always moving on offense. It's fun to see. There's nobody standing around.
Connell finds Phelps to French. And that's Todd. Couldn't get the roll, but Ottersback cleans it up. 10 points for Ottersback unofficially. And the lead extending further out to 9. Was 6 points at half. Radline shoots the three, won't fall, but a foul away from the ball would have been waved off anyway. That's Tatum.
They caught him on a moving pick. He throws his hands up.
As he threw his hand, exactly.
Redline is doing a nice job. The Pirates are in his zone, and he's running that baseline, and he's going to catch them off guard soon.
So the Pirates back on offense. That was Jaden Johnson checked in the ball game for Caps. Connell in the corner, shoots the three, and hits it.
He was due.
Seward head to Tatum, and then a timeout. So Coach Hankins takes a timeout. We will take a timeout as well with 4:53 left on the clock in the third period. The home Generals trail the Pirates 44-32. Come on back. More second half action for you here on Glycod.
Cardiac emergencies happening more often than ever. The Clark County Health Department offers Pulse Point. It's a set of 911 connected apps that empower everyday citizen responders to provide life-saving assistance, as well as locations of nearby AED equipment. If you've been trained in CPR, you can download the app at pulsepoint.org, Google Play, or the App Store. Get the app, save a life. A message from the Clark County Health Department. You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
(44-32) our score, 4:53 left here in the third period. Todd Carter, Lyle Segrist on the call for you here, Clarksville High School. So has that just been really, really good defense by the Pirates, Lyle, or stretch this lead out a little bit? Maybe some tired legs also for the Generals.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of both. Really good defense by the Pirates, and I think the Generals are getting tired. Charlestown's been running players in the whole game and pressing and moving constantly on offense, which will wear you out when you're on defense.
Seward out high, gives it to Johnson. Johnson looks to drive, gets it to
Nice
Tatum.
pass.
Finds Lamar, but Lamar throws out of traffic. Tries to find a shooter. Radline takes the jumper, can't get it to fall. Phelps comes out of there with it, loses the handle, and then gets it back.
Ooh.
That's back to good defense.
Careless mistake there.
I wish I'd thought to press the replay button there. We maybe could have shown you that right in front of us. Not so sure, but that's just the way it goes. It's a good whistle, and back it comes for the Generals. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
They really need to score here. They need to flash. There we go. Flash Tatum to the high post.
Now Lamar. Let's get a screen for Radline. Radline in the corner. Todd just right up on him there.
Yeah, they're not giving him any room.
And Redline shoots the three,
Wow.
buries it.
He has the softest touch. Nope, and he got a steal.
And a steal on the other end, coming back the other way.
Oh, nice move. Oh.
Entering the game is Generals number 2, Caps. Number 4, Varsity.
44-35, so still that 9-point lead for the Pirates. Odell passes out from underneath, finds Connell for three.
That was beautiful textbook ball movement against his zone by the Pirates there.
Now Seward shoots the
Wow.
three, and he'll hit it too. So still 9, but Pirates finding some offense there. They just need to come up on the defensive end, try to cut into this lead.
They're not going away.
Pickrell new in the ball game, out high. He's the one with the ball now. Finds Gillespie. Now Connell with it. Gillespie on that right side to Connell in the corner. Oh,
nice
Morgan
hands.
Capps takes the ball away.
They need to capitalize here.
Finds Seward for three. Oh, can't get it to fall, but Johnson tracks down the rebound. Gets it to Lamar,
Nice
hands
pass.
it to Seward. And Seward cuts it to 7.
Both of these teams are very unselfish.
Under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Oh, big bucket there to take it back out to 10, and then a timeout as A.J. Todd splashes home the 3. That will take us to a quick break with the Charlestown Pirates now leading the Clarksville Generals 50-40. So we will, when we come back, we'll have 1:53 left in the third quarter on Glycod.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
A 10-point lead for the visiting Pirates here at Clarksville High School, but well, we were talking during the break. It doesn't really feel like 10, but the Pirates just kind of pulling away after that 6-point halftime lead.
Just gradually pulling away. Clarksville's not going away yet, though.
Well, they can certainly shoot the ball, so if they get a few defensive stops, they can shoot their way right back into it.
They got to handle this pressure first. Pirates are going to just push it on them.
Radline tries to bring it up. Ooh. Oh, dangerous pass, but Capps came to the ball. Finds Lamar. Lamar, the bucket and the harm.
Nice. That was a nice job breaking that pressure.
Just his 4th point of the ball game, but chance for the 3-point play.
He does so much more than just score, though. He is on the boards and a good passer. And
well, and importantly, too, that's the 3rd foul on A.J. Todd. Couldn't
wow.
convert on the bonus. And then the ball, thrown out of bounds right to the Clarksville bench. So Clarksville cut it to 8. Now they've got a chance to cut into the lead further. Radline with it. Brings it back out high. Seward cuts to that free throw line. They find him, turns, shoots, buries it.
He's a calm, composed player, too. He's just a junior.
Just a junior. 17 points on the night by my count. Gets it to Pickrell, and then Radline just a little too handsy there.
Yeah, he got a little excited.
I just have him with 1 foul. That's his first.
Nice.
Total with it. Finds Todd. And Todd fouled on the floor.
Oh, nice pass.
Nice pass in, but Pickrell couldn't take advantage. Here comes Radline. Radline against Ottersbach. And travel.
Yeah.
And Radline gets up with a bit of a limp.
Radline put his head down and he should have looked
needed
up.
To keep it, yeah, needed to keep his chin on the rim, didn't he?
Yeah. He had Lamar open on the block.
So back come the Pirates. 40 seconds left here, third period. Oh, ball knocked away by Radline. Connell with it.
Hustle
Couple of players on the floor.
Oh.
And then A.J. Todd hits the deck. And that's going to go against Caps, his third. Whatever happened to managers with towels? You don't see that much anymore.
I wasn't going to comment.
No, well, it's one of those things, not an indictment on any program anywhere, and maybe COVID and different things. Folks don't want to get out in the middle of all that, but it is funny because it used to be. It seems like somebody hit the deck. Next thing you know, there are 2 or 3 people out there.
Well, they used
with
to have
towels.
the cute little ball kids out there running out.
That's
like
true. Yep. There we go. Gillespie on the baseline, passes out of it. And Pirates look to reset. Pickerel getting quite a bit of playing time here in this second half after not playing at all in the first by my count. 13 seconds left.
Somebody needs to flash to the middle.
And the ball tipped out of bounds. Just 5 ticks left here. And General is able to chip this down to 6 points. Pass in Ottersback, but Radline broke it up and ended up Ottersback stepped on the sideline.
Radline is wreaking havoc on defense the last couple minutes. He is really aggressive and frustrating the Pirates a little bit. I'd like to see that from a shooter.
Pickerel checks back in the ball game. Radline, 1 second, heaves up the half-court shot. It will not go. So when we return from our brief break, we will have the score. The Pirates of Charlestown 50 and the home Generals of Clarksville 44. Come on back. We'll have fourth quarter action for you here on Glycod.
A credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
This portion of tonight's game on Glycod is brought to you by the W.M. Kelly Company in New Albany. Apply today for a rewarding career in metal manufacturing. For more, visit WMKelly.com.
As we begin the fourth quarter, Charlestown leading the home Generals 50-44. Dr. Todd Carter, Lyle Segrist on the call for you this evening. Christian Sanchez, running the camera for us here at Clarksville.
Pirates are back in that zone.
Caps looking for a seam, but gives it up. Radline really running that baseline. He's trying to direct some traffic. Caps
nice
in
move.
traffic. He hits it up and scores it. Just his 7th point, but been very active
Nice
tonight.
cut by Odell.
Odell finds the bottom of the bucket.
There's that pressure.
His first bucket of the evening. And Caps with the foul.
Todd got lucky. I thought Todd was the one that fouled Caps there, but
it was Radlin, wasn't it?
it was Odell.
It was Odell? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my fault. Yep. It was, yep. That's his third. No, I'm sorry. It was his second. My fault. Seward. Now Caps with it, eyeing Gillespie waved off, foul on the floor there. So Caps will trigger from the end line.
Caps is doing a nice job finding the seams in that zone. He is attacking it. He's gotten a couple easy baskets, but they're making him work for him for sure. Oh, Seward wide open.
Seward right at the front of the dish. And 19 for Seward, averaging 15 a game, so nice game for Seward
nice
tonight.
Pass.
A.J. Todd down low, couldn't find the bottom of the bucket.
Clarksville is cutting into the lead gradually. Oh, nice move.
Oh, knocked out of bounds by Connell.
Cap should have taken that shot. He was open. It's so good to be unselfish, but
right.
sometimes you're like, don't be.
Yeah, Clarksville, it was a 10-point lead with 2 minutes left in the third quarter and chipped away at this.
Right.
With a chance to do so further. Oh, ball through the hands of Caps and then knocked out of bounds by Gillespie. Excuse me, I said Gillespie. My fault. That was Phelps, Demetrius Phelps,
yes.
number 20. Knocked the ball out of bounds. Pardon me.
Ooh. Murrell was wide open under the basket. They missed him.
And Seward takes the long three and rains it home.
Wow. He had a hand in his face, too. Uh-oh.
And a travel. Ball coming back Clarksville way, and the Clarksville faithful are feeling it. Try to briefly show you that bucket again by Seward. He hit that one from downtown. So just a 1-point game. Morrell shoots the three. That won't fall, but Seward collects the rebound, gets it out to Radlin,
nice
and then inside to Leeser, banks it home.
Seward.
His first bucket of the night, and that's the bucket that puts Clarksville ahead. We got a ball game with 5:39 left here in the fourth, folks.
We sure do.
Call your friends, call your relatives. That's the way it's supposed to go. Phelps. Look to shoot it, does find Ottersback down low. Now back out for Todd to reset. French thought about the three, changed his mind. Todd just couldn't find the bottom of the bucket. Oh, and then a fight for the rebound. Todd comes up with it and scores to put the Pirates back in the lead. Radlin?
He wanted to shoot there.
He did, but Ottersback closed him out very nicely.
The Generals are doing a nice job of slowing the pace down. They're dictating the pace of this game in the second half.
Ottersback wants to jump the route. Oh, don't know what that was. As Radlin hits his chest. That's my fault, but turnover. And ball comes back the other way. So the 1-point lead for the Pirates, and they've got the chance to stretch here a bit. A.J. Todd shoots the three, rattles in and out. Ottersback fights for it, but Caps comes up with it. Takes it to the other end, lays it up and in. And then a foul down low.
I think at this point in the game, Todd, it's going to come down to what we talked about, whether these seniors for the Generals can maintain their composure and the freshmen and sophomores and juniors from the Pirates if they can maintain their composure.
It is. It's a different environment when it gets tight like this. We're 4 minutes left. Todd to trigger. Oh, Murrell tipped it away from Ottersbach. Leeser comes up with it. Gets the ball back. Thought about the three. Radline drives it. Lays it up the left hand. Couldn't get it to fall. Phelps comes down with the rebound. Nearly had it tipped away. Finally corrals. Todd working against Radline. And then the foul comes. Push. That could be on any of three players. And that will send someone to the line, I believe. So that's Morgan Capps. If so, that's his fourth. So A.J. Todd, just a 47% free throw shooter, but he will head to the line.
They can't afford to lose Capps.
First one doesn't fall. Second does go home, and a timeout on the floor. So with a timeout on the floor, we will take a timeout as well. Come on back. We've got the last 3:42 coming for you here on Glycod.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
No.
He was laughing. He was just like...
55 our score, as I realize I did not put a point on the scoreboard for the visiting Pirates. Was working on the ticker that I'm going to try to get up for you here momentarily. While your thoughts thus far, this has been an exciting one for certain.
It really has been exciting. The Generals have done it just gradually dwindled into the lead. The Pirates are not doing a bad job. They just can't score. They've gotten some easy baskets that they've missed, and then the Generals are doing a great job breaking the pressure of the Pirates and scoring some baskets. So we've got 3 minutes and 42 seconds left, and it's going to be exciting. Neither team is going to quit, that's for sure. Seward has really been fighting in this last quarter, keeping the ball alive. And
he plays tough. He really does. Yeah. Plays tough. Well, the fight from this Generals team, I know Coach Hankins has got to be happy with that for certain, because that's moral victories, whatever. But I mean, they want to win a ball game here, and the kids are showing it.
Right. Yeah. At one point they were down 10, and we both said, "Oh,
it might stretch." Yeah. It may be over. It might end up just being a walk away for the Pirates, and the Generals really have done a great job and have this game tied up with under 4 minutes. Capps. Phelps trying to take that ball away. Capps.
Nice
takes
move.
it up, and we'll go to the line for two. Now let's see if he can convert here. I've got Capps with 9 on the night. Should say on my scoring, folks, is very unofficial. So.
Capps is another player for the Generals that does so much more than just score.
But a good free throw there, and breaks the tie, and also puts him in double digits. 2 nice ones there, and a 2-point lead for the for the Generals. Phelps now over to Pickerel. Taken away by Capps, but knocked out of bounds. Nearly taken away, I guess I should say. Should remind folks also that if you like our broadcasts, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Find us at Glycod. It's a good way for us to make sure you know that there's games upcoming and game for you to watch maybe.
Pirates are taking their time, going to look for a good shot.
Pickerel back to Phelps. Phelps has been pretty quiet here in this second half.
He really has.
And that one in and out. Seward trying to grab the rebound. Todd came in on it as well. Jump ball.
Nice hustle by Todd.
So Pickerel checks to the sideline. Parker Odell, freshman, checks in the ball game. Seward again there underneath with just a really good hustle play. Been very active. Otter's back. And then around to Connell. Odell finds Todd in the corner. Dishes out of it. Trying to reverse. Pirates again being patient.
Lots of movement. They've got kind of a small lineup in at the moment with Pickerel out of the game and Odell in.
Connell.
Nice pass.
Finds Odell in the corner. Can't get it to go, but cleaned up by Ottersback. Back to a tie ball game. Ottersback with a dozen. Caps. Takes it inside. Good body control there.
Yes.
He's playing with 4.
Yeah, it's impressive how well he's playing because he's still being aggressive, but he's not fouling.
Under 2 minutes. 59-57.
Oh, wow.
Connell from downtown off the front end of the iron and back up and in by Phelps. And then we've got a timeout on the floor. Phelps with his 16th. The timeout taken by the Pirates. So we will take a brief timeout as well. When we come back, we'll have more fourth quarter for you here on Glycod.
Tailgate or tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobbs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
(59-59) with 1:35 left in the ball game here at Clarksville High School. As the Generals have the ball, Caps trying to get it across timeline. Seward does. Back to Caps. Senior with it, looks to drive it, finds Radline in the corner. Off the iron, won't fall. Todd comes down with the rebound, comes the other way, and the ball knocked away from behind. Radline ends up with it. Good defense by the Generals there.
Yeah, Todd didn't even see him coming.
Leeser with it. Ottersback comes out on him, trying to turn him into Phelps. Oh, and the ball tipped away. Now back out to Ottersback, but no, Caps steps in, and then hard into the bench. And I don't think Mr. Caps liked that very much.
No, it was
as
a
he
hard
went
foul.
hard. And football player Ottersback there.
It wasn't intentionally hard.
I don't think so either. Just got him with the hip. So now the striped shirts are going to talk about it, and they're going to talk it over here and see what we're going to do. So I'll tell you what. I said we wouldn't keep it here if we had another break, but you know what? Because of how that was a break, we're going to cut away for just a brief moment. 59 all with 46 seconds left when we return here on Glycod.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
As we are trying to read lips here and let you know what's going on. Common foul against Ottersbach, number 11. That's his third. And possession to the Generals, as that was pretty much what we saw. Just weren't sure what else might happen. Oh, and then Connell steps in the passing lane. Dangerous pass there, gets it head. Phelps fouled, and the bucket. 61-59, and Phelps will go to the line for the and one.
That was nice composure by the Pirates there, and nice unselfish play.
And the Generals take a timeout, but we will keep it here. So Phelps, who had 14 at the break, had no points in the third quarter, has the bucket there that breaks this tie and has the chance for the and one as well. And after that hard foul, we thought maybe there might be nobody left either bench area, but I think as Caps took that foul and was not happy about it, but the referee sort of stepped in and just kept things at bay, and so now put your coaching hat on, Lyle. What are we saying on both sides here?
Well, Phelps needs to hit this free throw. That'll be nice for the Pirates if they can go ahead by 3. And then they need to just not foul. The Pirates need to not foul. The Generals need to come down. It's going to depend on whether Phelps hits this free throw or not as far as
Absolutely.
what they're going to do. Although my philosophy is always go to the basket, score 2 and draw a foul, even if you're down.
Well, and especially since Caps did not foul out of this ball game, right? He has definitely been the driver for the Generals.
Yes.
So Phelps, 70% free throw shooter, unofficially with 18 on the night, and has the chance to add to this lead. Could not get it to fall. Murrell comes down with it. And with 30 seconds left, I thought maybe Clarksville would take another timeout, but they had set this in motion. Caps dribbles it out.
I think Caps is going to take it in.
Nope, gets to Seward. Seward, bucket.
What'd they call?
They called an offensive foul on the other side, I believe. Number 4, Leeser, away from the ball with a moving pick.
Wow.
So that takes away the basket. The Bluebirds come out, and I can understand why.
Yeah, I didn't see that, but I wasn't watching. Leeser.
So headed back the other way. Now Leeser commits the foul on A.J. Todd.
Well, that's a good person to foul. Todd hasn't made his free throws tonight, so.
So trailing by 2. And the Pirates in the double bonus. Todd. Oh, couldn't get the first one to go, and he stepped over the line. It wouldn't have counted anyway.
he gave the Generals some breathing room missing that first one.
So they have a little life here. They sure do. So 10 ticks left. Couldn't get that one to go. Oh, the Pirates come up with the rebound. Now they're going to have to foul again. Are the Pirates, are the Generals. Todd, as it ticks down, finds Ottersbach underneath, but that's the ball game. The Generals fall to the Pirates 61-59, as we will get you the numbers for both teams on the post-game show. This was an exciting one. The missed free throw ended up being a bit of a bonus for the Pirates just because they rebounded the basketball and could run that clock out. Well, let's step away and we'll get you through the post-game show coming up here on Glycod.
When you first find out that you've been diagnosed with breast cancer, you feel like someone sucked the air out of you. I'm a mother and I have a granddaughter, and my first thought was, I need to know what is going on with my health. Priority Radiology made me feel better about the process. First person I saw was smiling. They were very compassionate, from the front desk to the technicians to the doctors. Leaving Priority Radiology left me with hope, knowing that early detection saved my life.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
What are the ABCs of safe sleep for babies? That they lay alone, on their back, and in a crib. These measures can help lower the risk of sudden, unexpected infant deaths. The Clark County Health Department offers free CPR and safe sleep training, plus cribs for expectant parents, grandparents, or caregivers of young children who meet eligibility requirements. For more safe sleep information, visit clarkhealth.net.
Hi, I'm Isaiah. And I'm Grant. I'm vape-free because I've witnessed and experienced firsthand how tobacco can affect teens who want to escape from school, work, or other social activities. When it comes to curbing teenage use of tobacco and e-cigarettes, actions speak. Voice Indiana engages, educates, and empowers teens throughout the state to take action by promoting and celebrating a lifestyle free of tobacco and e-cigarettes.
Find out how you can be part of the statewide youth empowerment movement and help end teenage nicotine use by going to voiceindiana.org.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah!
1 second. I guess their faces are safe.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up. Shut up, Jeff.
I don't need your help.
Just like what happened in Pittsburgh.
Never mention Pittsburgh!
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Interstate Batteries. Visit them at 1510 Production Road in Jeffersonville to find the widest selection of batteries for any vehicle. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable since 1952.
Team.
61-59, our final here from Clarksville High School, where we had a barn burner for you this evening, and the game-tying bucket was waved off as a foul away from the ball while Seward was making that jump shot on the baseline that would have really made things back to even and tight was waved off. But we had a good one tonight, Lyle. This was a nice high school basketball game.
It really was fun to watch. I was struggling not to cheer. I think I did actually cheer a couple times, and I was cheering for both teams.
We just wanted a good game, and this
right.
was a good one.
It was a really good game. Neither team stopped fighting. It was fun to watch.
Well, our final 61-59, and we're going to step away. When we come back, we'll have the ticker back up for you, brought to you by Priority Radiology, and we will get you the final numbers for tonight's ball game as well, brought to you by German American Bank. And then remember, here at the end of the broadcast, Lyle will be picking the most outstanding players of the ball game. So stay tuned for all of that as we roll through the postgame show here on Glycod.
Let's be honest. You don't see Grandma nearly enough. Which means the dead car battery you've spent the morning dealing with has robbed her of precious grandkid time. It's unfortunate, sure. But it's not like she's going to write you out of her will or anything. Right? When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voyner's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're up front with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Family owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
The second game of the season, I popped my shoulder out of socket, so I went to the doctor a few weeks later, and they referred me to Priority Radiology to get an arthrogram. It was about a day later that they told me the news that I tore my labrum. Since I got the results back so quick, I got to start doing physical therapy and everything quicker, which made my recovery process a lot quicker, and I'm thankful for Priority Radiology for getting the results back that fast.
This second shift, this old pair of pants, this staycation, this brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
Time to look at tonight's final numbers. Tonight's final numbers from German American Bank, strengthening communities since 1910. And as we go to look at those final numbers, just want to bring your attention to the ticker running on the bottom of the screen. Steve Bird getting us some scores, so we'll try to get those updated for you. And again, these final numbers brought to you by German American Bank, strengthening communities since 1910. Well, for the Generals falling to 1-4, they were led by Jacob Seward. Seward with 22 on the night. A nice balance scoring, had 10 in the first half, 22 to total it out. Landon Radline had 14. Morgan Capps had 13. So, Lyle, one of the things we talked about there in the pregame was maybe having some a little bit of some spread out scoring for the Generals, and they were able to do so. And my apologies to Landon Radline. I didn't get him on the graphic, so my fault there. 4 points apiece by Kevon Morrell and Robert Lamar, and 2 points from Ashton Leeser rounds out the scoring for the Generals. For the Pirates, unofficially now, please, had Demetrius Phelps with 18, and Jake Ottersbach with 12, A.J. Todd with 11, Grayson Connell with 10, 3 points from Lucas Gillespie, Parker Odell with 2, and Ethan French with 2. And that will do it for our scoring, and that look at tonight's final numbers from German American Bank, strengthening communities since 1910. Well, let's hop away, and when we return, the most outstanding players from both ball clubs, and Lyle will be picking those out for you, so stay tuned for that as we continue on with the postgame show here on Glycod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Hi, I'm Isaiah. And I'm Grant. I'm vape-free because I've witnessed and experienced firsthand how tobacco can affect teens who want to escape from school, work, or other social activities. When it comes to curbing teenage use of tobacco and e-cigarettes, actions speak. Voice Indiana engages, educates, and empowers teens throughout the state to take action by promoting and celebrating a lifestyle free of tobacco and e-cigarettes.
Find out how you can be part of the statewide youth empowerment movement and help end teenage nicotine use by going to voiceindiana.org.
I was at practice one day, kind of made a cut through the lane, and I noticed that I landed on my knee a little weird. I saw my trainer here at school, and they highly recommended that I go to priority radiology. Any athlete, when you do go down with an injury, the first thing you think about is just how long that you're going to be out. Going to priority radiology, where I could get my results back quickly, made a big difference because I wasn't left waiting for weeks before I could even start a treatment. I was able to get what I needed right away.
What are the ABCs of safe sleep for babies? That they lay alone, on their back, and in a crib. These measures can help lower the risk of sudden, unexpected infant deaths. The Clark County Health Department offers free CPR and safe sleep training, plus cribs for expectant parents, grandparents, or caregivers of young children who meet eligibility requirements. For more safe sleep information, visit clarkhealth.net.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
Time for the most outstanding players in tonight's game. Tonight's most outstanding players are presented by Mack Construction in New Albany. Experience, reputation, solutions. And for those most outstanding players, we're going to throw it back to Lyle Segrist. So, Lyle, what are you thinking for both these teams?
Well, I really struggled picking a most outstanding player for both teams, and we kind of talked about it before the game. Like, both of these teams were had like lots of people that could score.
Right.
And both teams tonight had balanced scoring and balanced play. But for Charlestown Pirates, I chose Phelps. He came out on fire in the first half. He kind of got the Pirates out, ahead of the Generals in the first half, and then I think he had 16 in the first half, but his last two, his 18th point was the go-ahead basket for the Pirates. So I gave Phelps the player of the game for the Pirates, and I really struggled between Seward and Capps for the Generals. Those two guys did not let the Generals die. They both were scrapping on the board, scrapping on defense, scoring big baskets, but I ended up choosing Seward overall with 22 points. But he also had a lot of rebounds. I was trying to keep stats, but the game got too exciting. But he did a lot more than just scoring, as did Capps. But the Generals were also very balanced. Radlin had 14 points, big, huge threes in the first half, and so it was tough to pick, which is nice.
Yeah, absolutely. That's nice when the one of your toughest things is trying to pick, because so many players played well or were key or pivotal in different points of the ball game.
Exactly. It's a nice problem to have.
Absolutely. All right. Well, should bring your attention back to the ticker, but those were our most outstanding players of the ball game. Tonight's most outstanding players presented by Mack Construction in New Albany. Experience, reputation, and solutions. It's time to put a bow on it. It is that holiday time of the year, so it's time to put a bow on it tonight. And Lyle, any thoughts as we wrap things up from here at Clarksville High School?
Well, I think it was a big momentum builder for the Pirates. That's a young team. They beat a strong veteran team in a close game, which is that a coach likes to see that. That'll lead them, give them momentum moving forward.
Absolutely.
The Generals really needed that win, and it's hard to say, like you said, it's
a moral victory.
Not really. I don't know.
Right.
I mean, they played great. They never gave up. They didn't quit. But that's tough. They needed that win. But they are a good, unselfish team, and they're just going to get better as the season goes on. And I do think they can build on this game. They did a lot of good things. They were down 10 points and could have quit, and they didn't. And they have a lot of versatility, a lot of good players. So both teams have a bright future. It'll be fun to watch them. I'm kind of excited.
Absolutely. Let's briefly show you our upcoming Glycod schedule. And before we sign off tonight, Tuesday, December 13th, Walton Verona Bearcats at the North Oldham Mustangs with Justin Kalin and Gary Forrest. Next Friday, December 16th at 7:30, the Jeff Red Devils at the Silver Creek Dragons. I will be there at Silver Creek. Alongside me will be Jeff Cooper on the call for that one. And then the South Oldham Dragons at the Simon Kenton Pioneers with Chris Labar on the call of that one next Friday night. And then next Saturday, snuck it in there at the bottom of the graphic, the South Oldham Dragons at the Shelby County Rockets in girls basketball action with Chris Labar and Lyle Segrist. And Lyle, that's kind of fun. It's a little bit of a homecoming.
Excited. Shelby County's my alma mater.
So she will be on the call for that next Saturday, December 17th, South Oldham at Shelby County. Well, that is our upcoming schedule, and I think it's time for us to say goodnight. For executive producer Steve Bird, cameraman Christian Sanchez, Lyle Segrist, our analyst tonight, I'm Dr. Todd Carter saying so long from Clarksville High School, where the Charlestown Pirates defeat the Clarksville Generals 61-59. Thank you for tuning in to this Glycod presentation. Good night, everybody, and God bless.
From Glycod, this has been Southern Indiana High School Basketball. Tonight's game was brought to you by Jim Butner Auto in Clarksville, striving to keep you driving. Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page, he puts you in good hands. German American Bank, strengthening our community since 1910. Priority Radiology in New Albany, you have a choice. Interstate Batteries, the car battery auto techs prefer. Centra Credit Union, centered around you. Big O Tires, State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb, and Northside Security.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcast, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @GlyCod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from GlyCod.